MP for Bury North. That was a seat won at the last election by the Conservatives from Labour. It is James Daly. James Daly, good to see you. Just tell us how and whether the mood has changed of Conservative MPs just between last week when Liz Truss was there and today as you have a new Prime Minister.
I think that there is a mood of unity, of togetherness, of shared purpose. I think things have changed since last week. I think people are relieved that leadership has been settled. And I think people, whatever their views, whatever has happened over the last few days, want to come behind Rishi to unite behind his platform and deliver for the country. So the mood has definitely improved with my colleagues.
If this is going to hurt in terms of benefits not going up by inflation, maybe the triple lock not actually being adhered to, all those painful measures, does that really put the red wall seats at some risk?
I think there are clearly challenges, electoral challenges in respect to that, but we've got to do the decisions which are right for the country and right for constituents all across the country. No politician wants to reduce benefits. No politician, certainly that I've met on the Conservative benches, wants to see that triple lock changed. It is an economic reality meeting our responsibility to deliver for people, and as you're quite right, Mark, it's very, very difficult, and there will be difficult decisions coming up, but will be certainly people like me arguing we should be doing everything possible to maintain and to deliver on the promises we've made already.
Jacob Rees-Mogg and Brandon Lewis have left the Cabinet. Do you reckon they jumped before they were pushed?
Listen, Gloria, you know more about these things than me, I'm afraid. I thought that Liam made a very good point, though, about the Justice Secretary brief. One of the question that I asked during the first leadership election, the question I asked Rishi during the hustings was, what was his plan to drive up the charging rate for rape and serious sexual offending against women and girls in our country? We have a charge-out rate of 1%. 99% of rape allegations to police do not even get to a court. And so I think whoever comes into that justice brief, rather than worrying about what the name is, they've got to get on top of really, really important issues. Our criminal justice system is really teetering at the moment, and there's some really important decisions that are going to have to be made. So I think that appointment will be very, very interesting. I'm a big fan of Dominic Raab. I've worked with him previously. I think he's a good man. I've worked with him at close quarters, and I hope he's brought back to a position at dealing with perhaps some of these matters at either Home Office or in the Justice Department.
And looking at the big picture, it seems that the opposition parties are still pressing for a general election and the whole issue about this not having gone to the country. But do you think you've got 2 years? Because the key is to really turn the economy around, you need that sort of time frame.
You're bang on right, Mark. That's exactly what we've got to do. We've got to deliver. If we don't deliver, if we don't turn the economy around, we're not going to have very many MPs left at the next election. So it's all about delivery. It's all about being focused on the interests of our constituents. We've spent too much time over recent months playing political games down here. And it's got to stop. And we've got the right, serious, competent, capable, credible people now in position who will deliver this for the country. And so, getting back to your question at the top of this, that's why people are relieved. That's why people like me are happy. We've got the people who can deliver on the manifesto we were elected upon and deliver for people in Bury North and throughout the country.